Hey, what's up, guys? So next up, I wanted to talk about your how you can practice and develop overall in the game. So there's a lot of things that you can work on, on yourself, and how you can improve in those factors. So the first thing that I would like to talk about is utilizing, offline servers, like hopping in to, like a practice server, just opening like a normal map, like just, like opening Mirage, and then learning the basics or the fundamentals in that map, like the utility, the pre-aiming spots, your crosshair placement. There's a lot of factors that go in. So like when I hop in, I like to I have a exec saved, which is called exec warm up. So I put that in, and then I get infinite bullets and infinite utility. So what I like to do personally is that I just go into, like, when I get on a new setup or somewhere, or even when I'm just warming up, I just go into a server and like feel my spray and feel my control, or how if I'm able to practice properly, if I'm able to play properly, because that's a huge factor in the game. Knowing the utility and knowing your maps and knowing your way around the maps. So there's a lot more stuff that you can practice. You can practice movement, in hopping into an offline server. You can, I don't know, like practice Molotovs, grenades. You can try out new lineups and stuff. Next up, you should start going into community servers, which is community server. You go into community server browser, and then you just go onto internet, and then there's a lot more servers that you can practice on. Like there's KZ servers, there's DM, there's retake, there's surf. So there's a lot more servers that you can go on and personally improve and develop as a player. Next up, that you should work on your attitude and the way you take a look at the game. So like, random example, you're in a pug and you guys are down like 14-8 or something like that. You shouldn't like give up and be like, give up randomly and then be like, yeah, let's just throw, it doesn't matter at this point. You should work on your attitude and have like a positive attitude, so that your teammates also can pick stuff up from you, and then they can also like play at the best level that they can, and so can you. So I have an activity planned. So this activity will help you outside, like get help outside the game and play and reflect on yourself. So basically, I want you guys to record your own demos and analyze them. So like analyze them and how you look at the game, and what weaknesses do you have, and how you can turn them into your strengths. So you guys should record and play, reflect on your attitude, your utility usage, your pre-aiming spots and everything. And also you guys should like get help outside of the game, like watching guides on YouTube like this one, or like other stuff. There's a lot of utility usage, how to pre-aim, recoil control maps. There's a lot more stuff that you can use outside of the game just by watching YouTube tutorials or something, which will help you improve massively in the game. And that's one of the main things that I wanted to talk about in this section. And then just practicing and playing the game, or watching demos, or a lot more stuff will help you improve overall. So demos is like pretty underrated in like Asia or NA or these regions in CS, because a lot of people tend to think that it's boring somewhat, but then it actually helps you improve a lot. So it's actually really good if you guys can start like watching demos and stuff. And that's basically it for this section. Let's move on to the next one.